Do we ever level up and like gain new abilities?
Not yet. Not yet. You haven't. I was thinking after today, you guys would be leveling up. Come on. Oh shit, I shut down the computer earlier today. That's why. Okay. It'll take a second for that to boot up. Nice, you got some today. Nice.
Yeah.
I got me a unique concoction today. A joke.
Why did the cockerel cross the road? Because it was
tell me.
fucking a chicken!
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting dog.
Interrupting
Row,
dog.
row, row, row.
No!
So I'm drinking a unique concoction today. Brewed a big old pot of coffee. And threw in some Irish cream and some whiskey and some milk and some sugar. So I've got this free like coffee mudslide minus ice cream.
I don't think you'll be falling asleep tonight.
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, I play a Friday night game or Saturday night game as well, and those players always fall asleep. So that's what was left over from last Saturday.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's got milk in it. Let's drink it before it goes bad. Ah, yeah. So, I had a joke. I just can't remember it. It's one that I've told a few times recently. Do you remember?
It's not a joke if you don't remember it.
A joke that I've told a couple of times recently. Yeah, damn it.
Oh, good. Saved by the bell.
Nice. Hard Dixon helicopters. No. Alas, no. You was. Yeah.
Hey, I made a joke.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good one.
Right.
Mine was kind of lame also, but Alright. Yeah, did you ever respond? That's good. Yeah. Alright. Y'all ready for this? Don't cry, boy. Your father will return soon. He just went to see what's happening on the other side of the forest. What's your name? Don't want to talk. Well, why cry when you don't even want to talk? Makes no damn sense to me. I see you looking at my vial here. Ain't it pretty? Some magic sand from a faraway place. Have you heard of the Feywild? Want to hear a story about it? Well, this story tells of some adventurers What were they called again? The Buttheads, the Fanny Group, and oh yes, the Ass Operatives. That's right. You've heard of them? Well, listen to this story. They were searching for something called a Dragon Ball, which was taken from their home to the Feywild for protection. Some evil wizard that was wanting to use it for immortality or some shite. But instead of letting the bastard have it, some elves took the ball back to their home. You know what they call these elves? The Eladrin. Yep, the Eladrin. They'd taken through this world that was made up of ideas and emotions to a subterranean dungeon. The ass operatives traveled through trials, puzzles, and temptations that no mere mortal could resist, and eventually made it to the structure. Standing before them now was a stairway leading down into darkness. The entrance was framed by a pair of platinum pillars. One had polished writing carved into it reading, "Only the chosen may pass." And the other read, "Tested and true, they may touch the stars." Sarah, knowing how to read Elvish and having a mental link with Michael, conveyed this to him. Now, they stand before their mouth that could very well lead to their madness.
Alright, so we looking down towards a tunnel of darkness, right?
A stairway leading down into a hill. You guys had just walked past a bunch of stone eggs sitting upon, or what looked like stone eggs, just sitting along the hills, and you snuck past them around to the other side of this hill where you saw these two pillars where a stairway went down into the hill,
Do we
leading
have
into
light?
darkness. You have 60-foot infravision or dark vision, but that's as far as you can see. You guys have not yet done anything else to amend your light source. Standing right outside of the entrance leading down, with the sun high in the air, must be just past noon. In the Feywild, with a bunch of rolling hills with little stones scattered maybe 100 yards apart. Each little boulder is maybe anywhere from 2 feet in diameter to 6 feet in diameter.
Interesting.
They look almost like they're deliberately placed there. You know, these perfectly spherical.
Is there a secondary entrance, maybe? Maybe we need to look around. And you know how to use it. Alright, let's go down.
Slowly creeping down into the stairs. A wind blowing stale, musky air, reeking of rotted wood, blows past you all. And you eventually see the ground coming up towards you as you're walking down. And you get closer and kind of peer just underneath the ceiling into this room. And you see at the far end, you see directly in front of you a ground that's maybe this room is circular, maybe a 30-foot diameter, with what look like a bunch of cracked tiles with little symbols on them. Across on the other side of the room, you see what looks like a large skull carved into the wall, with the jaw of the skull closed, and right next to that skull looks like an organ made out of a pipe organ made out of bones, with skulls hanging on the edge, pieces of wrapped, tattered clothing on it, and laying on the top of it, there's a book, or there's a rolled up scroll.
Let's go read the scroll.
You go walking, stepping across, and as you're walking across the ground, you hear it kind of shift and crack underneath your weight. Stepping across ever so gently, this ground could give way at any minute, and you eventually make it to the other side. And you see that there's a little bench there, just big enough for one person to sit at in front of this pipe organ. And you pick up the scroll and look at it. It's wrapped and tied with a red ribbon with a wax seal on it, imprinted on it, none other than a skull.
Is there like music notes or anything like that on there?
You crack it open and open it and to look at it.
Yep.
You open it up, and on it there are 3 sentences. The first one says, "A pirate's favorite letter in the military." The second one says, "When a little guy fails in school." And the last one says, "What you shout when you see a shrunken mouse."
So RFA. I look at Sarah. I know. Maybe it's an A. Ah, it's that R. We're thinking the same thing. Hmm.
Hello. Okay, yeah, you take a seat at the organ.
She's more musically inclined than me.
I was looking at the shorts. Okay, so you play a couple of notes on it. You hit.
That might be a bad idea.
You play a couple of notes on it, and then the whole ground shakes, and part of the ground crumbles out from behind you guys, leaving a 10-foot gap back where you came from.
I told you that
There's
was a bad idea.
maybe 20 feet left before 20 feet left of ground behind you, and you look, and that same cracked ground is underneath right where you're sitting as well.
All right, so read the first sentence again.
A pirate's favorite letter in the military.
It has to be A, I would think.
Yeah, it crossed my mind to tell this joke before the stream, but I figured no, I'm not giving that clue away. Gonna roll a performance check. All right. Wait. First thing. We started the stream. Everybody drink. Cheers, motherfuckers. Same here. And then secondly, first roll of the night. Everybody drink, motherfuckers. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought you rolled shitty. Nope. Just give me the result of the performance check. 22. Well, most music is played in chords, And you know that the notes only go A, B, C, D, E, F. There are different types of chords, and it's got to be one of those. The different types of chords are usually major, minor, diminished, seventh.
I can only think of 3 letters: A, R, and F. So the only one is in that is an A.
There's an F also. A, B, C, D, E, F, G are the letters for music. There's major, minor, diminished, and seventh is all the only ones that. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Uh-huh. Nope, Trinity got it.
Something's leaning towards F for me.
Yeah, it looks like you've got maybe 2 more fails or 1 more before you are going to fall to the spikes below. Well, go through the letters one at a time. Which one makes the most sense?
Ooh, G. G for gold.
Michael, your general knowledge, go and make a history check.
Well,
12 plus 3 is 15. I think you've heard this joke before. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Somebody says R. Nay, it be the C.
okay. So I say that out loud, or say that in my head. Does that sound right to you?
As you play C major on it, the skull, the mouth of the skull begins to open a few inches. One question? When a little guy fails in school.
Well, that's an F. Try it. Do it.
The skull opens up a little bit more. Dust falls from the ceiling. What you shout when you see a shrunken mouse.
So maybe an A minus.
Sound them out. What would be good? A good thing to scream.
Actually, I've seen that on like Looney Tunes. Yeah. Well, technically we can mess up once and we can try it again, so I would say try it. That's a good guess.
Diminished or seventh.
What's high pitched?
The gears are grinding and smoke is coming out the ears.
It'd be like E major, wouldn't it? Oh, diminished.
So
Yeah, it sounds the best. Do it. Try it. Press it. Diminished E.
the mouth of the skull opens the rest of the way.
I'm glad I
Leaving
didn't
you
drink
just-
that much yet.
It's a passageway leading further inward. You see light emanating from inside. Oh, no. Big old 12-foot tall skull. The mouth opens up, leaving maybe a 5-foot gap for you all to walk into. Thank you, Goonies, for that one. So you guys continue walking in, and you see the next room is lit. It's polished. It's very smooth stone, as wind is blowing a little harder from inside. You go walking along, and you see that there's torches, magically with magical flames lit down this hallway. Your boots, shoes, armor clank and clatter as you're walking along, and you see that it begins to open up to maybe a let me post this in chat real quick. Come on, Discord, chat, take a picture of that and use the photo and send it. Compressing 50%, 75. There it is in the chat. A really shitty drawing of you go walking up to a ledge where you see across the ledge is kind of a swirling whirlpool of sand that seems to be going down. It's about 40 feet across from this ledge to the ledge directly across. But even more noticeable than this swirling pool of quicksand in front of you are these two maybe 15-foot tall stone-like, or steel, iron humanoids swinging these two huge glaives across, blocking the pathway so you can try to jump, but you may get hit by them.
So they're humanoid. They're not stuck in the ground. They're actual people.
They are standing in the sand. They're iron golems. Basically made out of iron, humans made out of iron, their hands, their arms. It looks like they've been formed to look like they're wearing chest plate armor, but it's all one large animated construct.
So if I did disarming shots, would I be able to do it on them?
You can certainly try.
Let's try it. Pick up a freaking pebble on the ground and put it in the sling and freaking take a shot.
Okay. How many shots are you taking, and on which ones?
Just one, because we can dodge freaking one if one was freaking going.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Is it 3?
You can have 3 attacks if you'd like. And you can tell me before each roll which one's a charming shot. So
Guess
the first
what, guys?
one.
Drink.
Oh, crit!
That's what we do. Hell yeah.
How do I take a picture?
Okay, I gotta make a wisdom check for it. 19 plus minus stuff. Ka-ching! The first one loosens one hand at it. It looks down at it. It begins looking up at you. Your second shot hits his other hand, and it goes flying. And the third one goes ting and hits the glaive out of the air, knocking it clink clink onto the far side of the. Go ahead and roll damage for the first two. 2d6 plus stuff.
6.
It's already been brought.
2d6.
Uh-huh.
3 and 6, 9.
9, okay, it makes ching ching. It doesn't look like it really hurt him all that much. As much as it should have. As they go flying, and then roll another 1d6, and this one's going to be for the crit.
6. Nice.
12 plus 4 more is 16, so 21 points of damage total. He only takes 10 as clink, 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 the stones bounce off him, knocking the glaive across the way. He stops, looks over at it, looks back at you, and begins taking a step towards you. Everybody roll initiative.
Great.
Drink!
8.
Plus 9 is 17. Crit fail. Everybody drink again.
No.
Fuck, dude, you're gonna kill me.
No shit. I just ate some gummy worms. I don't think that's going to be good with a lot of alcohol.
Oh my god.
Cheers.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Guys, I told you I was gonna get fucked up tonight. I told you.
It's okay. If I get you good and drunk enough, the last puzzle Will be really fun. But anyways,
Holy fuck. We can do
this this
So
iron
did he-
golem, this iron
Did
golem
he
is
drop his
yeah.
Did he
It
drop
got
his freaking thing?
it got knocked over to the ledge opposite you guys, right in front of the archway that leads outway, about 40 feet away, across this pit of quicksand that these two iron golems are standing in.
All right, cool.
He turns and he starts walking towards you. The other one keep purposefully just swinging the glaive back and forth, not noticing anything or not seeming to. But this one golem is turning towards. What'd you roll for initiative there, Sarah?
I tell you what I rolled is fat fucking blunt.
Oh shit.
You thought I was joking. Here's my initiative. 10.
Okay. You go first, Michael. It's moving towards you through the sand. It doesn't seem to be slowing him down much at all with his huge heavy weight and girth.
All right, so
Sure.
dazing shot make him lose a turn.
You can try.
$19 plus stuff.
He has advantage on the roll. He rolls a natural 19 plus stuff. So yeah, it's a hit. But
Nice.
then he also succeeds on the saving throw. So go ahead and roll damage with your sling 1d6.
I'll do 2 more shots with it. I just wanted that one to be for the dazing shot.
Okay.
18. No, sorry, 16. And 13.
Those are all 3 hits. With your pluses.
Okay.
Nice.
So 3d6. 12.
Plus another
Altogether.
12 is 24 points of damage. Cut in half is 12. So you've done 22 points of damage to it so far. It doesn't seem to be feeling it very much.
I don't think this is working, Sarah.
Well, I know what an iron golem is, but I think it would be metagaming if I said stuff.
No, you're magically inclined.
Okay, well, don't shoot fire at it. It heals it. Don't shoot fire at it. It heals it.
Well, I don't have anything fire, anyways.
Okay. It's resistant to most types of damage. What else do I know? I know that in the past I've gotten away with breaking apart iron golems by making them super cold.
Rust them.
Just super, super cold and then shatter them. But I don't have that kind of capability, and I don't think you do either.
Nope.
So here's the plan. We knock that motherfucker into the whirlpool.
There you go.
Even if he can stand up in this pool, the sand will still pull him down into whatever it's draining into, hopefully.
So we need to get that weapon that's over there, huh? A big old, huge, heavy thing.
Not necessarily. Hang on, let's see what I got. Is it my turn?
Yes, unless there's any movement or bonus action, that's it.
Just jump back a couple feet.
Okay, back into the doorway of the entranceway where you guys just came through. Yeah, your turn, sir.
Cool. I'm gonna use my Saiyan ability, instant transmission, to teleport myself directly behind the thing.
Nice.
And or
The one that's
because it's walking.
unarmed.
Yeah, it's walking towards you guys. It's got maybe 20 feet to clear, which it can probably do on its next turn. On its turn, but directly behind it is still in the sand.
I would like to position myself so that I can push it towards the center of this pool of sand.
About the only way to do that is you standing in the sand, unless you have some kind of flying or something else.
Well, hang on. I want to use instant transmission to teleport
Bonus
behind
action.
him, right, as my bonus action. And then I would like to use the the freaking martial arts. No, that's a bonus action.
To attack him.
I can't use that. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use. I'm gonna try and push him. I would like to
Okay.
literally teleport behind him and like knock him backwards. I don't care about damage at all.
You whoosh pop. There's the and disappears, appearing right behind him. You land into the sand about waist high.
Oh, I was gonna do like a
the
spin
sand-
kick.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that right before you land in the ground.
Yeah, like like in Dragon Ball Z when you
It
teleport
kind-
behind him and then you can just like attack.
Yeah. Make your attack roll.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And this is with my my regular rapier,
It's
I guess.
unarmed, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
got to be unarmed. Yeah, it's got to be unarmed because none of my shit works in the
Monk shit.
Feywild.
Don't you get like a D4 or a D6?
I did 19 for 7 bludgeoning.
Nice. Shit.
And no, that
Make
doesn't
an
count as
athletics
magic.
check.
Athletics?
Yeah, to try and push him with that.
Okay. I'm not very good at athletics, but that's okay. 10?
That's another 11. 6 points of damage. So 28 you've done. 10, huh? He's gonna have to roll really shitty.
Yeah, I figured.
17 plus stuff. Plus 7, 24.
Yeah. he
So yeah,
definitely-
ka-tink, you bounce you hurt your foot a little bit. Damn, this fucker's tough.
Alright, so I
You-
kick him, and then I like do a backflip off of him
Uh-huh.
so that I can land back in the area that is not sand.
Roll an acrobatics check. DC 15 for that one.
You can always tell me no, by the way. I'm just kind of making shit up as I go.
That's how I roll.
Alright.
We don't really play for roll with by the exact
26!
rules. 26. You put one hand on him, golf kick him, and do a backflip. You haven't used any of your movement, so that counts as your movement away from him.
Okay.
But as you're jumping back away, he turns back around behind him and gets the opportunity attack and rolls a natural 2, which I'm sure misses. As you backflip, seeing his fist glance a centimeter away from your nose as you land on the far side.
I do a little touchdown dance. That's what you get.
Odds or evens, guys?
Evens.
For
Never
each of
tell
them.
me the odds.
It is odds. It continues on, moving towards Michael, unhindered by the sand that's pulling at it, and he begins climbing up. And he's standing about 5 feet away from you. If he had his glaive, he could reach you, but no,
Fuck, Mike.
he uses his action. No, he holds his action. As you see him pulling his fist back, waiting for anything to get close to him. And that ends its turn. Taking back to you, Michael. It's about 5 feet away from you.
All right. Is this thing mechanical or is it actually like a solid object?
It looks like a solid statue that's actually moving. You can hear it squeaking as metal's bending and stuff as it's moving towards you.
Now you said that his weapon got thrown against the side. Did it land in the side, like it stuck in the side, or is it
No,
in the
it's
ground?
lying on the ground in the archway right next to Sarah, who's on the other side of this quicksand pit already.
I want to do like a roll over to the weapon, pick it up with 2 hands, and attack it, and I get a bonus. It's
Hold
a
on.
two-handed weapon.
That's a 40-foot distance, and you'd have to cross the quicksand to get over there. And there is still one
it's on the
other
other
golem. There's still one other golem swinging his glaive back and forth.
Okay, so if I jump on the top of his head and jump to the other head of the other golem, would that work?
You can certainly try.
Oh, wish me luck.
All right. As you go running towards him, his action goes off that he was holding, and he tries to make a punch at you, hitting an armor class of 26. And let's see, directly in the chest with his slam attack for 2, 10, 14 plus 7, 21 points of damage. And that's it. And it hits you inside as make your first acrobatics check at disadvantage. Or no,
I got
wait,
another
first make
20. So I think everybody needs to drink again.
Oh shit! Crit! Yeah. Okay. But it's a disadvantage, so roll again and take the lower.
Oh,
No, wait,
that is
that was.
messed up.
Hold on. That's for the Constitution saving throw. The damage does not affect your acrobatics check. Go ahead and make your acrobatics check regular, not at disadvantage.
All right, so can I keep the 20?
Yeah, that's your saving throw to resist the damage, so the damage doesn't knock you out of the air.
Okay, so then 16 was the next one.
You jump over, taking a blow on the side, spinning in the air, landing on his shoulder, and you go jumping to the next one, which is about 20 feet away. Your strength is 19. Make an athletics check, DC 11, because you can almost jump that hole.
10 plus stuff.
Plus stuff, yeah. You barely make it to the edge. This one was kind of far away. You land on it. That's 20 feet of your movement. You're gonna have to use
Sarah.
Hold on. You're standing on the other one. You can use your action to dash to try and make it to the far ledge, but that would be your action.
Do it. Yep.
Okay. Make one last athletics check. DC 11, 20 feet away because he's right in the middle of the two
13
ledges.
plus stuff.
Plus stuff. You go jumping, your arms waving in the air, almost you can just picture yourself in an action movie with the explosion going off behind you with your arms and legs flailing. The glaive is swinging at your direction, right by your back, hitting an armor class of... I need to stop closing that. An armor class of 25.
Oh, shit.
With his glaive, he has a plus 13 to his attack. For 1, 5, 14, and another 9 is 23 plus a 7 is 30 points of damage. As you get cut in the back and you land tumbling, blood dripping from your back. As you land there on the ground next to Sarah with the glaive that you disarmed right by you. The other golem is about 4 feet away. As you're standing there at the entrance and you turn and look at the entrance and there's a switch right there just inside the doorway.
Close the door? Is it like a switch to close the door?
I don't know. There's no door. It's just a cavern entrance that continues on through the stone path.
I say in my head to Sarah, look at the switch.
As it's your turn, Sarah. What switch? You turn and look there in the archway, and there's a wooden lever that is pointed upwards, kind of hidden in the darkness there.
Got it. I draw.
It's right next to you.
Oh, it's right next to me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys are on the far side already, where
I
the
flip the
switch is.
switch as my interaction.
Okay, you go running, turn around, and the sand stops moving, and the one golem stops swinging his sword, but the other one continues walking towards you, and jumps into the sand.
All right. He jumped
What
into the
else?
sand,
He's in the sand. The sand is no longer swirling down into the pit,
but he's in the sand,
but he's in the sand.
and he wasn't before.
Well, he's about to step in the sand. It's not his turn yet.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold my action, and as soon as he goes in the sand, I'm turning that shit back on.
Okay. Okay. You sit there and flip the switch off, kind of stick your tongue out at him, and neener neener.
Yeah, I flip him off. I'm like, eat shit, dick nose.
He goes moving through the sand unimpeded and
Oh.
gets directly halfway through the sand, standing right above that little hole. You flip the switch, and he takes another step towards you, but he acts as if his back foot is stuck, and he begins kind of slowly shrinking down backwards into the sand.
I was gonna stunning strike him if he didn't fall.
The
That was my next move.
That
I was
was
just gonna
awesome.
leap at him and just stun him.
other one with the glaive begins swinging it again.
Oh my god, we did it, Michael.
But
That
the
was
sand,
awesome.
We need to be way more careful.
once the sand stops swirling downward, though, clogged from his body, you continue hearing the whirring of machinery underneath that must be feeding the sand into the pit as the sand begins kind of swelling and filling the room.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to go.
I just turn
Run!
it off. I just turn it off.
You turn it off, and you begin seeing the sand part way again as the head begins poking out of the golem.
Okay, so we have a choice to make here, Michael. That's our only
Leave
way
it
out.
on and just run out.
You want to leave this dungeon?
I say we keep going down, just leave it on, and then we'll find a different way out. But
All right, I have faith in
continue
you.
on.
I turn it on. And then we book.
It begins getting sucked back down into the pit, and the sand is filling relatively slowly. But it's filling. As you guys turn and book it down the hallway. Click, click, click. The light begins to fade behind you. The only sound of your 4 footsteps echoing down the hallway as you're running and running. And then the echoes begin to sound weird. Almost kind of muffled, the echoes from your feet. And through the darkness, you're able to finally see what looks like daylight. And you continue running,
Is that daylight?
and you get to the edge. You see daylight up ahead. About 120 feet down the hallway. Not quite making out what's out there yet. How do you wish to proceed?
Did we, like... I'm a little confused as to what our objective is, other than clear this room.
It was to get the Dragon Ball was the reason you guys went down there.
Okay, cool. But we don't have the Dragon Ball, and we already
Nope.
Do I
found
still
the
have the
exit.
scouters?
And you gave the 2-star one to the really old wizard to hold on to while you guys did this. As a friendship maneuver.
Yeah, which I still think is a mistake. We keep giving that shit away, we're never gonna be able to collect them.
And you guys are down here looking for the Dragon Ball, but you see the daylight up ahead. What do you do?
Walk up cautiously.
Roll stealth check.
Boop 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 stealth. Let's see, 26.
Nice. And Michael, you roll a disadvantage since you're wearing heavy armor from this world. They gave you that magical +2 armor and that sword that you have as well that makes you invisible once per day, once per short rest, and does extra damage against fiends, I think it was. And every once in a while, it says to you, "Yes, let us triumph." It's
Oh,
the
crazy
sword
thing.
says in the back of your mind.
Oh, wasn't it counting down?
I don't think so.
No?
I-
That could be something else that I'm
There was something out. I remember something counting down. I just don't remember what it was.
Something.
It was like 7, 6.
So you sneak up, and you begin hearing of birds tweeting off in the distance. And you go walking out. You kind of feel the ground kind of rumbling ever so gently as you hear rushing water just on the other side. You go taking a few steps out closer, and you see that it opens up into a huge, maybe quarter-mile large cavern with lush sylvan forest-looking oaks rising high. But in the middle, directly in front of you, there's kind of a path that is framed by flowers and butterflies that leads to a stone pedestal about 200 yards away, and you see sitting on it you see a kind of vaguely humanoid masculine face with big shaggy mane on a lion's body.
Oh
A
god.
humanoid face as it's
Oh
sitting
god.
with a pair of wings behind it. And you see it sitting there with its paws cross-armed over the 5-star Dragon Ball about 100 yards away.
Michael, target acquired.
I see it.
100 yards. Front. How quickly do you think you can put that thing in your hands?
I know we're gonna have to be stealthy about this.
Oh yeah?
Well, you see it looking directly at you.
I don't
Didn't we
think
have like a cloak of invisibility or something?
I don't
You have the sword that you can make yourself invisible once per day,
I knew it was
as
something
per the
invisible.
spell.
How about
You
we use
using it?
that? Yep.
Oh, I have advantage on initiative. I forgot.
What?
Frick. I have a ring of quickness.
Yes, you do.
And a short bow of lightning. And shoes of pass without a trace. I forgot that we got 3 magic items.
Yeah, it was Stormer and a ring of fire resistance, I think, for you, Michael, is what the magic sword that talks to you, the
Yep.
armor +2, plate mail +2, and a ring of fire resistance, I think is what it was.
And I got a sludge spike. It doesn't.
So Andy, I want to mention real quick. I don't know if you put in my benefits there, but I'm also a heavy armor master. Increase your strength by 1 while you're wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage that uh, take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so, well, good thing the Iron Golems things were magical. Because I would have had to have done some retcon math there. But yeah, okay. Non-magical stuff does 3 points less each, and you guys are there at the entrance. How do you proceed? It's about 100 yards away, 300 feet.
Let's go ahead and turn invisible.
Okay.
And could you do past without a trace on me?
My shoes only casted on the wearer.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I guess I'll just have to be stealthy.
yeah, it's an at will pass without a trace, but it's self only.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your stealth check with a +10, and Michael, roll yours with advantage because you're invisible.
Doot, 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 doot. That's a
12.
36.
Nice.
Wow. I
What
got
was yours?
12 plus 12.
Did you roll twice and take the higher?
Oh, no. It was 12 and
Because
14.
you're
A
invisible.
little bit higher.
14, a little better. 14 plus. I need to just take your character sheet out there. Where the hell is it? Maybe I did take it out there.
Cheers, y'all.
14. Shit, motherfuckers! It has been a while since we've drank.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Oh, yeah, right. God. I am losing my mind, I swear. I had it in front of me.
Oh, I'm about to start burning psi
I did
points.
not.
I haven't even touched those yet. Too
Okay,
strong.
so 14, we'll say +4 is 18. Because I can't find your guy right now. Unless you're going to give me a sec. I can pull up the online character sheet.
It's in our messages if you need my character.
About another 45 seconds. There, drink. uh, let's see. Next line is skills. And then we go to stealth is +5. So 10, no, 5 plus 12 is 17. Okay, 17. No, 14 is 19. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Your stealth score is 19. As you're walking ever so quietly, kind of circling around to the left side or to the right side of the bushes in the forest.
Let's go to the right side.
All right, to the left side. To left, sneaking ever so quietly. Where the hell did it go? There it is. And give me 15 seconds. Okay.
I really wish I could use my most powerful ability.
It's
I'm so
okay.
close.
So yeah, you guys are walking ever so quietly into the left. And Sarah, you hear a voice echo inside Michael's mind. Michael definitely notices it. It says, "Surely the chosen ones need not sneak up."
What does this creature look like to me?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Come on, something good, please. Well, it's a dirty, but it's a 20.
Okay, that's enough to know. You've heard stories in ancient Egypt, like way ancient Egypt, actually coming through the rifts and portals. Creatures that look like this. You've heard of the Sphinx before.
Hmm. And he's holding a Dragon Ball.
He's laying on it, and you hear it communicating to Michael via telepathy.
Michael.
Oh,
I
you
hear
brought
you.
a friend as soon as you say that in Michael's mind.
Yes, I
I
did.
will kill everything you love. Just hand over the Dragon Ball.
Órale.
That's all we're here for.
Only
think
the
she's,
chosen one. Only the chosen one may have the Dragon Ball.
Oh, we're definitely. Michael here is actually the chosen one. I know that.
Then you know the answer to the riddle, which was passed on to me by the elders.
Yes, of course, the riddle, the riddle. But we don't actually we. The problem is we want to make sure you're legit, so you're gonna have to ask us the riddle.
Your human minds can only handle so much. And he goes looking, and he daydreams off for a second as
Oh.
and he says to you, I appear clear, but can warp your view. For better or worse, depends on my use. When lightning hits on my stormy shores, I can be found, though I'm not the same as yours.
huh,
And
I think of glasses.
Well, I was definitely thinking like glass or glasses, right? Um, I was definitely thinking that too. So I'm gonna back up Michael on this one. I'm gonna be like, yeah, obviously it's like glasses. Glasses.
obviously, it's what?
Right, Michael?
Glasses.
Hold on. let me-
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses, you say?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't really think when lightning hits on stormy shores I can be found, though I'm not the same as yours. That doesn't make glasses a good answer. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
put it in the chat if you guys want to look it over and read it. And
yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. So it says, I appear clear but can warp your view. For better or worse depends on my use. When lightning hits on stormy shores, I can be found, though I'm not the same as yours. But it could just be glass, because when lightning hits on
It makes glass.
on a shore, yeah, it makes glass.
I agree. I say
So,
glass.
yeah, I was just thinking broad. I was
Just
thinking
glass.
glass, not like eyeglasses, you know?
oh, okay. There you go. As you begin kind of putting it together and say, and as soon as you think the word glass, why, yes, that creates a reflection that can be distorted, but not the same as yours.
Yes.
He says as he nods and he stands up on all fours. Very well then. He hits the Dragon Ball towards you like a little soccer ball and tink, 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 it rolls towards your feet.
I catch it in my bag.
It just rolls right in and zip, put that on your pouch.
Alright. What are you doing
safe-
down here?
Safe travels.
Why
He
are
says
you
to you,
guarding this thing?
it was given to me by Ilias.
Ilias?
Yes, she is one of the elven protectors of this from your world.
Interesting. Well, we got what we came here for, and we thank you for your time. You may need some new guards.
Yes,
Call upon us for
I
help
can
anytime.
see in your mind. Not to worry, this was an easy. The human that said that the humans from your world weren't that clever anyway, and that something this simple. I'll have it fixed in no time.
Perhaps you underestimate the people from our world, because obviously we made it.
Well, you must be the chosen ones, so here's the Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Bye-bye!
alright. See ya.
So, yeah, you guys take the Dragon Ball and go
Yeah,
walking back to the next room.
straight up
and
just walk
you
out
get-
of the cave. Like, I'm not even gonna explore anymore.
You get to the next room, and you see the sand is getting close to the top of the ceiling, or maybe about 4 feet away. It is really loose sand that has been building up
I turn the machine off.
The sand begins to slowly slide down the mound.
I say hurry and just get across really quick because that golem's gonna come back out.
Exactly what my thoughts, my friend. And I start climbing across the top like some kind of creepy spider.
This
I'm with
sand
you.
being as difficult as it is to climb is either difficult or very difficult terrain. Make your athletics checks.
Athletics, huh?
Athletics,
Alright,
because this is
will.
more strength than dexterity.
Yep, I definitely
13.
agree with you there, and that's why when I roll in athletics, I get another dirty 20. I'll show
Nice.
you the screenshot.
You go and kind of spider monkey up the side, going at half your movement rate, 15 feet up. Your 20 feet is halfway. As you get 15 feet across, up to the very peak, you see Michael kind of struggling and sliding down. He's moving a little, not quite as quick as you. He's moving at a quarter of his movement rate, only going 7 feet.
Oh, are we on the side with that glaive?
Oh, by the way, no, there is the left side now going this way. The one that was disarmed was on the left. The one on the right, you begin seeing the sand kind of get pushed out of the way.
What about
To
the
the
loose
left and then
glaive?
to the right.
Where did that go?
It's right there. It's buried right under the sand in front of you on the or behind you on the ledge that you just left.
Okay, and Michael's having a hard time, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So what if I grab that glaive and like help pull him through?
Climb back your 15 feet on your movement. It's on the
Oh,
ledge behind you that you
yeah, climb
just
back
left.
15 feet sounds like a bad idea. Never mind.
Continue going.
Yep.
You continue climbing over the edge, and you begin kind of seeing the tips of fingers just wiggling, poking through as the sand's getting pushed this way and that way from the other one. And you get to the other side. Michael, you're climbing up, and you finally get just a few feet from the peak, and the sand begins moving and sliding down underneath you as the whole upper.
I throw my sling, so I keep one side of my sling and throw the other part of the sling up to Sarah and tell her to catch it in my head.
Okay. And with the help action, go ahead and roll again your athletics check.
For me,
Yes, with advantage for the help action.
12.
12 plus stuff. You've got plus 9 in that. 21. She pulls you all the way up and over. Just in time for the both of you to see the fingertips wiggling and begin kind of pushing sand out of the way as you guys just kind of slag down this side as the sand's beginning to get sucked down that whirlpool again. Its head pokes through, and you guys get to the edge just as it places one hand on the ledge, trying to pull itself up. What do you guys? You guys just continue running?
Run out of there. Don't need to fuck with it.
So we got what we
Diminished.
came here for, right?
You're-
So
Yep.
fucking
You're running out, and
okay, on our way out, I want to I want to try and aim a shot from my machine pistol at the on switch so that it'll just fill this whole temple with sand after we leave.
okay. The stick is pointed directly at you guys and slightly up. If you shoot, it'll push it further up. And
All right, let me do a trick shot.
That's what I was just thinking. What if I ricochet a bullet off of the wall?
Let me
you
do
want to
it.
do it?
Let me do it.
What are you going to do it with?
Oh, do we still have our interactions available?
Yeah.
Okay, so with my interaction, I toss him one of my machine pistols.
Clack.
That works.
As you land on the ground there, and the sand begins lowering just enough that you can barely see the switch over it. What kind of trick
Fire.
shot you firing?
The one with disadvantage.
Okay, dead aim or something, dead eye shot or something like that. Go ahead and roll your attack roll with advantage.
A 10 and a 19.
Yes.
19 plus 9 is 28. You fire a quick 3-round burst. Across. It ricochets off the back of the wall, and all 3 bullets hit the switch, pushing it downward and breaking it.
Was that what you wanted to do?
Michael,
And I throw the gun back.
that was perfect. I catch it and we just book.
Take off running.
We got a Dragon Ball and we probably killed that Sphinx, but whatever.
You guys eventually get to the skull mouth with the piano just to the right of you. It's a 10-foot jump to the other side. As you hearing directly behind you the of the iron golem chasing down you guys. He's about 40 feet behind you.
Can I break a piece off of this bone pipe organ? It just is really cool and I would like to keep a piece of it.
You can rip off one of the pipes.
How big are these pipes? Because I don't want them to be like...
Maybe about 3 feet long and 6-inch diameter.
Not big enough?
No, too big for my thinking. I was thinking like a trinket. Maybe... Oh, here's what I could do. One of the really
You could
fine
take one of the
pipes.
keys. You can take some of the keys, I suppose.
I want to make a flute. I'm
try
gonna
to.
use one of the smallest size pipes that I can find.
Okay, you find one that's 1 foot in length,
Okay, I'll take that.
4-inch diameter, and you go reaching over and begin yanking on it. Make your strength check.
All right. Speed run, speed run, speed run. Oh, 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 oh no! This is
Uh-oh.
12.
12 total.
Yeah.
You grab hold of it, and you're sitting there and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle. You can't quite get it out. Michael, you see Sarah is sitting here just leaning the whole weight on this thing, trying to pull it out.
Like, it's not fair. You weigh like 100 pounds more than me.
As you're still hearing the 2 rounds. This is the first round before it gets to you.
Pull it out with one hand and give it to Sarah and just say, hurry, let's go.
Make your strength check. You've got a +4 to your strength.
17.
+4 is 21. Yeah, you reach over and grab it with one hand and just... Here!
Oh God!
Kind of knocking her off balance.
I hope you didn't crack it.
Ah.
And then I just run.
10-foot jump. Everybody make your athletics check.
Easy enough. 10 foot. My strength is 12, so I can jump 12 feet. I'm gonna make an athletics check.
I did
I'm
11.
barely gonna make this.
DC 10. DC 10 because you can jump.
I got a 17.
Nice. You jump off, arms flailing, land deftly on the other side.
Guys, I've been
Michael.
rolling really well tonight.
Too
I did
well,
11.
drink for that.
Too well
11.
drink that. All right, fine.
11 plus 3 for you. Yeah, that's easy enough. You both make it to the other side, and you turn around just in time to see this huge iron golem poke his head out, look at you, take a step, and the ground crumbles beneath his feet. It goes falling face forward into the spikes about 40 feet below.
Bye, motherfucker. Bye. Bye-bye.
You see it bounce, and after a few seconds, you begin hearing the metal movement again as it begins kind of pushing itself to stand up.
Yeah, that'll be filled with sand in momentarily anyway. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get outta
Mikey,
here.
let's get out.
You go running out, kind of loudly, and you see directly outside the light has kind of set a little bit. It's now closer to 5 p.m. and it almost seems as if this land, with the changing of the light, the leaves and grass have changed to sort of an autumn-like feel. The grass is slightly yellowed, the bushes and stuff have slightly browned a little bit, and those eggs and the rock eggs are still scattered among the hilltops.
And this weather biome is diverse as Colorado. Michael?
Lost you there. What's up?
Nothing, we're just like chilling. Do we need to go somewhere with this Dragon Ball?
So now we have to go back where to that guy, right?
And get our Dragon Ball back.
Yep. So we have to find that portal to go back to the regular time.
Yeah, and then we have to go back to the States and get the third Dragon Ball back.
Yep. That's 3, but we can get that anytime.
And then we'll have 4 total, right?
Hold on, you're breaking up. Hold on. What did you guys say?
We're trying to track
That'd
down
be
all of
4.
the known Dragon Balls that we have. How many do we know that exist? How many do we know exist as of right now?
You know that there's 7 of them. You found that out at the monk temple.
How many's whereabouts do we know right now?
There's the one in Japan held by Colonel Lawson.
Okay.
There's one in England that you found. There's
Is
the
that
one
one
that
on us
Colonel.
right now?
That's the one you have. Yep.
In England?
The one in England.
Okay.
You know of the one that Colonel Chang has.
Okay.
So Chang, Lawson, and the wizard is holding one that you just left.
So we know we have 4 locations right now out of 7.
There was a 5th one. What was the 5th one? Finn. Didn't you leave one with Finn?
Yes, we did leave one with Finn.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's the 5th one.
So we know 5 out of 7. So what I'm thinking we could do is we could arrange for an airdrop care package to Finn and give him another Dragon Ball.
Can't you just teleport over there and teleport back?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget my own abilities. I think I have to drink for that one, boys.
Solidarity, that one.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh,
Give me that there Dragon Ball. No, Michael.
We're in a different area or a different world, so we gotta get out of this first.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
probably
say.
a
It's
good
on.
point, yeah.
It's not on different planes.
Yep. Okay. We'll get out of here. We just need to get out of here. So how do we get out of here? We go back
You know
to
the
where
way
we came from.
Yep, follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the
Okay.
road
As
paved in
you
the blood
guys
of our enemies.
just take off walking casually, or continue running, or
Nah, we're just
I
gonna
say
walk.
run. I could
you guys
jog.
are walking
don't
along.
Run, but jog.
Okay.
We're like
Kind
shooting
of
the
a-
breeze. Like, hey, how was your
Yeah.
week?
As you see one of the stone boulders kind of sprout legs and stand up and turn towards you.
Uh-oh.
And it almost looks as if it takes like a humanoid type face with short little stubby arms. This 4-foot tall boulder with this very humanoid looking face on it just turns and looks
Fuck
at
that,
you.
let's keep running.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna fight this guy or talk to him either. I'm just gonna go.
Okay, run even quicker. You see another boulder begin to pop up.
Oh, this is really a bad sign.
This is bad.
Another one.
Keep running.
Yeah, have you seen Planet Earth 2 with the like fucking snake or the lizard that's trying to get away from the snakes and he's just fucking
No.
booking it and there's like a million snakes chasing after him?
That's basically what it's turning into.
Yeah, that's what it
As you
feels
see-
like.
dozens of Galabdur just begin sprouting legs, and these living rock boulders just kind of begin waddling towards you really slowly.
I'm just gonna start like playing my my lute as we run.
They slow as you're walking away, as you're running away. They begin to slow and stop and just kind of admire the music as you head off into the
Nice.
darkness. This little tunnel begins getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's maybe a 2-foot high tunnel that you guys are crawling down, where
Ugh.
there's a little door on the other side.
Where
There's a
are we?
little-
The chocolate factory?
Maybe.
Do we have to knock on the door?
I'm not gonna knock.
You
I
check
just
the door.
open it.
You check the door. It's unlocked.
I pop
Open
that
it up.
bitch. Open.
You open it up, and sitting there with her hands perched on her elbows, laying on her belly, facing you guys, almost nose to nose as soon as you open the door, is this really beautiful, slender, green-skinned fairy type girl who's sitting there just looking at you. Michael, almost nose to nose, says, "Oh, you're back again?
I don't like this
Make
either.
make a wisdom saving throw."
Now I really don't like this.
15.
Plus stuff. Damn, you don't. She's so beautiful that you almost go blind, but you manage to resist it. As she's sitting there with her arms propped up on her chin, or her chin propped on her hands, twiddling
So
her
I
legs
guess I
behind
come
her.
out of this doorway. She's looking at me, and I stand up at the same time as she's standing
As
up, and we're
she
face to
stands
face.
up, she stands up along with you and kind of keeps her quivering lip looking up at you as you feel her peppermint breath on your lips.
Anyone ever told you you are gorgeous?
Michael, focus. And
Huh?
I
She
mentally,
caresses your cheek.
I mentally
She caresses
slap
your cheek.
Michael. Focus.
She caresses your cheek and says, "Not like that."
Focus.
Sorry, Sarah.
Where are you going?
She's a sucky bitch.
No, stay with me. Help me. I need your help. I need someone, only you. Someone like
Bruh,
you.
she a thought.
Only
She's super sus. We need to vote her out.
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
You have some shiny stuff if you want to give her a mirror.
I would seriously like to cut her head off, actually. And just
Yeah,
like
look
keep
look
it.
in the reflection of her. I want to see like a mirror. I want to see what she looks like in the mirror.
Well, she's a
You kind-
succubus. She just will look like a succubus in the mirror.
You
Kill her.
kind of
No,
hold.
her form comes out.
You pull out your canteen, the one that's finely engraved that you had left over from your England days, and you look at it, her reflection in it, and you see that she looks at it and she says, she reaches out for it. "Oh, for me?" And she goes to take it and begins looking in the mirror and preening her hair and pouting her
Stab time.
lips.
Stabby time.
And she's just enthralled with her own beauty.
Perfect.
Wow.
Now, Michael, did you like that canteen? It looked very special to you.
Yes.
Can
As I'm like looking at the canteen.
can I like blow her fucking head off then?
If you'd like.
Well, no. I'm asking Michael's permission.
Oh.
I say we just leave her here. Let's start walking out.
You're just gonna leave that canteen? Wasn't that real gold leaf on the engravings?
It was from my military times. It's probably worth a lot, but I don't want to mess with her.
All right, you're the boss.
As you take off and leave her behind, as she finds a little tree stump to perch herself on and just sits there staring at herself. And you continue on. You continue on back through the forest where it starts getting darker and the trees start getting a little more bare. As night has fallen, it's beginning to look like winter. And you see glistening of thin lines and wires throughout the trees up ahead. As you begin to get closer, you realize that there's spider webs just cascading over this whole area.
Oh no.
That's not good.
I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for this shit, Michael. We gotta get home and get those goddamn Dragon Balls.
Let's make some fire, like fire sticks or something.
Torches?
Torches, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you break off some of one of these loose dead dried branches, set it on fire.
I wanna like
Use
I want to use the
Prestidigitation.
spider webs like cotton candy on one of my branch, so that it'll burn for much longer.
Okay, shit. You do that with both of them. And you
Put
have
some
a pair
amber
of
on there,
torches.
make it last longer.
Mm-hmm.
There's tree sap.
You know I have a
Yep.
flashlight, right, Michael?
Yeah, but they're spiders.
Yeah, but like, I guess the torches are cool and all.
No, they're more scared of fire, not scared of flashlights.
I guess that's a good point.
As you continue walking through, and the spider webs get thicker as you begin burning them apart.
Exactly.
And everybody make perception checks. 'Cause I assume you're
Perception.
keeping your eyes out for spiders.
Two.
Perception. And a drink. Everybody drink. Drink, drink, drink,
I
drink,
won't.
drink, drink, drink.
Nice. Cheers.
Ah.
With a 2, because they do,
Losing
and
me,
even
Andy.
plus stuff. Can you hear me?
Yup.
Back now.
Okay. So even with that horrible roll, you still beat their roll, and the both of you see
Wow.
not 8 eyes of spiders that you were expecting to see, but about 30, 40 feet away, just out of your close spell range, whatever, pairs of glowing eyes, glowing red. And as you're walking through, you see one of them has long, straight claws on it as it clacks it on the tree.
Hmm.
That doesn't look
These are
good.
gray-skinned humanoid-looking creatures with a thin, almost like spider-like fur over them, with glowing red, with eyes that glow red with a reflection of your torches. Long claws on their hands and their feet.
I have a
Long
question.
fangs dripping green venom.
I have a question. Do you have a picture of these creatures?
If you give me 1 sec, I most certainly can.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da. Header. And let me go to images. And got the photo, and let us send it in the chat. Sending photo there. Compressing, transmitting 50%, 75%, and it should be there.
Oh my god. That's a fucking nightmare.
You
Oh, it's an
see,
ettercap.
yeah, you see dozens of them.
Oh no.
You also see a few pairs of glowing red eyes that are clustered together in eights. So there's spiders and these creatures as well.
Great.
But the
Well,
flames are keeping them at bay as
yeah,
they're
we
just
need
sitting
to
there
keep this shit lit.
clacking their claws as you walking by them.
Yeah,
See,
we're
I
gonna
should get
keep
extra
this.
experience points for that.
Yup. As you guys eventually make it out of the other side of the forest with the sun barely rising, you see that the grass is green, flowers are blooming almost in front of you, butterflies are coming out, it's dawn, and spring has begun.
I think we
And,
might need to take a short rest in the daylight.
well, you know, just up ahead, actually on the top of that hill, about 500 yards away, you see a stone archway that's glowing with light. The portal that you guys came in.
Oh, it's that close. Fuck yeah. Just go straight to that fucking portal. Start running.
Heading off in that direction towards the portal. What do you want to do before you go to the other side? Anything you want to do? Because you know on the other side, beholders, mind flayers, drow,
They're all gonna be trying to get this fucking Dragon
they're
Ball from
they're
us.
all waiting on the other side. You showed them the written proof from the wizard to
So,
let you through. So they may be friendly.
yeah, but once we say we're not giving them that Dragon Ball, they're not gonna be fucking friendly. They're just gonna try and gank us and take it.
No, they said that as long as we deserve it, it's ours.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll believe that once we have it.
Well, the old man was kind of hopeful that you would help him find a way to live forever or
And the
not
Dragon
die.
Balls is that answer because we're gonna fucking collect
And he
all of
has
them.
one.
He has one. We get so that's 5. No, that's 6 Dragon Balls.
That's 5.
5. Okay, I was like,
5.
yeah, 6 seemed a little too close.
Yep, you know where 5 are.
Okay, so in order to live forever, we need to cast the wish spell. And right now, in order to do that, we have to get all these fucking Dragon Balls.
Do we know how many wishes we get when we get the Dragon Ball? Is it 3 or 1?
Do we even know that we get wishes?
Yeah, you know that you get wishes, that you can make a wish if they're all assembled together. You just never find out how many.
Okay. I would wish to live in comfort for the rest of my days. What would you wish
As
for,
you
Michael?
To have a mech that I can share my power with, that it would move just like me.
You always just think so much of like violence and death. Don't you ever want to settle down?
You know what all about.
Me personally, I've had enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm kind of done.
I think I had enough of kids, thanks to you.
Oh, wow, thanks, Dick.
Big smile on my face as we're walking up to the portal.
All right, here's the deal. We gotta hide this Dragon Ball. Do you think they'll buy it if we say I always had a hunchback?
No, we're gonna walk through and actually, it's ours. We're just gonna defend it. If things go
Dude,
awry, then we need to
beholders,
teleport. Then you need to you need to teleport out
and you
and
just
take it with
die?
you.
All of your
I'll get out.
technological stuff is being held by the wizard as well, because you can travel through this portal with it.
Yep.
He was friendly to us. He wasn't being bad.
That's true, but remember I sussed him from the beginning.
Here, take the Dragon Ball. I give it to you in your hand. If things go bad, get back to the old base.
Yeah, we need to build that thing again.
Seriously.
It was a nice place.
Cool.
Cool piece.
He's just like, cool, bye, fuck this game.
No, that was a cigarette breaker.
Ugh. Alright, so we go through the portal.
I take it you have the Dragon Ball since he gave it to you?
Yup.
Where are you carrying it?
It's in my hands. I'm just holding it.
Okay.
I'm just holding it over.
That was funny. Cool piece. Okay, so Sarah has the Dragon Ball. As you guys are about to step through, you step through. Directly on the other side, you see standing there, or floating there, two beholders kind of circling it. As they all turn and train their eyes on you, all the
Gosh dang
drow
it.
around them turn and look at you. The Mind Flayer turns and looks at you.
Wait.
And their tension releases when they see it's you guys. And they
Just keep
stop
walking towards it.
and
yeah,
they begin parting a pathway as you guys go walk
Okay.
towards the Voltron-like castle, made out of metal with the 4 pillars and the one long spire in the middle. They let you pass.
I really still don't like this guy. He makes me very uneasy.
Didn't I help him out and build his suit better or something?
Yeah,
You did, as a sign of friendship.
I know. He believes that we're friends. How cute. Imagine thinking you have friends.
You know what? He's not that bad. He just is scared of dying. That's all his problem is.
Yeah, and he seeks that through the use of fucking beholders.
And slaves.
Yeah, and slaves. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm not kidding. I do not like this guy.
Better than the other guys we've ever fought.
Yeah, well, he's a bad dude,
Alan Burns.
right? Alan Burns. What kind of name is Alan? What a dickhead.
Mr. Burns.
No, that's not where I got the name from at all. Of course not. Never.
Ooh. So,
So you
I'm
guys
gonna
heading to
go
the
at
castle?
midnight. Just so you guys know.
Yeah. No. So you guys going to the castle then?
Yeah, we gotta
Yep.
talk to Mr. Burns. We gotta
Let's go
talk to
walking
this
up.
old dude.
To the castle. The demons that have layered themselves over the door begin parting as they once again, as they did before, crawling and slithering back, and you hear as the doorways open up, and directly in front of you, you see the same sight you saw before: drow and mind flayers working on electronics magically, doing various different things.
I like to imagine
And then
that the mind flayers use their tentacles to press buttons on like virtual keyboards.
Yep, they've got holographic heads-up displays floating directly in front of them that their tentacles just kind of bloop, 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 tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing.
and they continue on. They look up, see you come in, continuing on with their work, and directly in the distance, on the other side of this entrance foyer, you see the huge robot that Mr. Burns had put himself into begin to stand and rise. It trains its brand new scope on you as you're both walking in. He says it awkwardly, but he says, "My friends, have you come with good news?" And that's
Of
where we'll
course,
go
or we
ahead
won't be back.
and that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it tonight.
Oof.
Damn, I was gonna level up. Come on, let's level up. 10
Yes,
minutes.
everybody level up.
Mm. 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 Mm.
All right, so
Hmm.
what do we get extra? What can we choose?
You are level 1 monk and level 11 gunslinger. So, or you can start in something completely brand new. Monk would be for the Saiyan stuff.
Okay.
So I wanted to learn how to do a Kamehameha.
At level 3 monk, you can do that, which is next level for you.
Shit. So level 2, what can I choose?
Anything you want, dude. Multi-class and whatever you want. I'm 3 different
Hold
classes.
on. Let me go back to
So I'll be a level 2
your
monk?
character page. Yes, you would go up to level 2 monk, and you would get stuff for that. Let me edit character. Let me tell you exactly what you would get for level 2 monk. Class features that you would get would be key points. You get 1 key point per level. Your speed increases by 10 while you're unarmored.
Oh, fuck, man, that hurts.
You also get your AC. You get unarmored defense. Your AC, if you're not wearing armor, you get your wisdom bonus, I think. Dexterity and wisdom.
Yeah, it's worse for me. Damn, I'm thinking about staying away from monk then, just stay with gunslinger. Am I able to do, if I do gunslinger, am I able to do like an energy shot into my gun? Kind of like Parasite Eve version?
No, that
That
I'll
won't
have
be
to
just
come up with.
saying.
No,
something
there's
else.
nothing magical. There's nothing magical about gunslinger. You're just badass with guns. Let me go look at what level 12
Maybe psionics?
gunslinger would do. You could go into being a psionicist.
Psionics are pretty strong if you can ever see your target. The problem is,
Well,
bard spells just don't transfer over. It's like, even if you're a bard,
At,
you have to see them instead of hear them.
at
well,
12th level,
psionics, I can actually get it. I could kind of combine it with my gunshots.
That's true.
that's what
So
you need. For,
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's do that.
okay, so you want to go level 1 psionicist.
Yep.
All right. Let me.
I wear too much armor. I'm too much of a big ass fucker.
Yeah. Okay. First level, second level, you get psionic abilities for each level and psionic points. But at third level, you get to choose one of 3 paths. There is the Burster, which is like fire starter, flames, starting flames, starting fires, whatever. There is. What did you choose, Sarah? What was yours?
What do you mean?
Your path for your psionics.
I chose
Your class, basically.
Mind Melter.
Mind Melter, which is all mind stuff. And then the third one, I think, would be technology. Technopath. I don't know. Something like that.
I wanted to do, like I said, energy shot. So
Yep,
into like.
that would be that one.
Let's do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's all. That's another class I'm gonna have to create, and I will get back to you throughout the week via text message on that one.
Okay, and
Basically, the psionic progression would be the same. It would just give you access to different abilities. So I've already
Sweet.
got the class kind of mostly made with Sarah's Mind Melter class. Just change that up.
and I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
mine's
put
good.
another level into Mind Melter, Jose.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, I
I-
guess you'll get with us throughout the week.
I do not have that in front of me, but if you give me just a moment, I have the Mind Melter class printed out already. Over here.
Well, I'm gonna head out because
Oh.
I'm tired.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we can do it throughout the week.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm just like, ugh. I've been doing homework for like a week straight.
No worries. Get
Hey,
some
you've
rest.
only got another year and a half to go of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looking forward to it. Don't worry,
Right,
guys,
yeah.
though, because guess what? I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna get this degree, and I'm gonna make the best goddamn podcast on the internet. And everybody's gonna
Damn
show
right.
up. Everybody's gonna listen, and we're just gonna get drunk and play D&D every week,
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And actually make money on it.
right? All right,
Nice.
guys.